Dobra, lecimy dalej. Czy mamy tutaj jakieś temamy? Wygląda jakby został wyciągnięty z czegoś ciała. W naczyniu leżą słowa dziękczynnej modlitwy. Jej intencją jest zesłanie łaski na lekarza Emira Burnowicza, który pomaga każdemu, nawet rewolucjonistom, nawet po strzale niesie ulgę i niesie i nie zadaje pytań jak prawdziwy anioł. Karty pacjentów. Co za nim, to jest okej, o pacjentów troszczy się. Klinika Emira Burnowicz to lekarz z powołania, który szczerze troszczy się o swoich pacjentów. Nie zwraca uwagi na ich klasę społeczną i pochodzenie. Jeżeli może ją uczyć cierpieniu, zrobi to. Nie jest to częsta postawa. Mieszkanie VJ-a. Tu jeszcze coś mamy? Nie. Dobra, no to idziemy. Dołączymy do Samiry. No co ty robisz? Tu! Jakaś gazeta poranna. Zamieszkali przed cerkwią świętej. W walce był niespokojny mieszając przebieg wydarzeń z cerkwią świętej Marii Magdaleny. Był następująco, jak twierdzi świadkowie. Wszystko zaczęło się w trakcie odprawienia egzorcyzmu wewnątrz świątyni. Rytuał nie skończyłby się szczęśliwie, gdyby nie obecny tam Grigori Rasputin, który miał uleczyć opętanego chłopca. Następnie wygłosił płomienne kazanie, które sprowokowało obecnych w cerkwi chrzycieli i do wszczęcia awantury. Padły strzały, tłum rzucił się na siebie i rozpoczęła się szarpanina. W ostatnim odruchu przyzwoitości przenoszono się następnie poza mury cerkwi. Wezwano policję. Na miejsce przybyły również okoliczne patrole. Burda trwała około pół godziny. Aresztowano kilku najagresywniejszych prowodyrów, reszta zdołała zbiec. Pełno tu suszonych ziół oraz domowej roboty maści mikstur. Pomiędzy pękami ziół i wiszą cerkwie. Myśli, jak coś działa, to działa. Kogo obchodzi, czy podchodzi z medycyny ludowej, czy wymuskanego laboratorium. Półgłówki mogły też poczytać Avicenę i wyłączyć do leczenia higienę i ruch. Broszura naukowa.
Please, make yourselves at home. The tea is brewing and it will do us all good. Madame must be the thaumaturge Victor told me about.
Did I mention that?
For the time being, I'll assume we all have good intentions.
As for me, you have nothing to worry about, sir.
I
Dobra.
trust her.
That's enough for me. Let's not waste time.
Pomogła nam, nie?
Do not mistake this somber moment for one of peace. This isn't the calm before the storm. We're in the eye of the storm. Time is scarce, the risk is great, and the consequences will be irreversible. I trust you've got the Black Grimoire already.
Mam.
What do you think threatens us?
You're a wanted fugitive, so detainment, interrogation, and probably the noose. And you, miss.
The noose. They won't waste time interrogating me.
Właśnie, i co teraz?
Why don't we move on from doubts to solutions?
The solution is to combine all of our individualities. Separately, we're all too weak. But if we form a pact, its consequences might reverberate throughout Russia, possibly even all of Europe.
Czyli boss fighting z Rasputinem
Who
będzie.
knows?
Na
Maybe
bank.
that way we could save not only our own necks.
What about Wanda? Aren't you afraid she'll seek revenge?
Yes, and that revenge will push her to extreme measures. But what we're trying to build might save her from downfall. It's one of the reasons that time is of the essence.
I got my father's grimoire back. It was where we both expected it to be.
Have you studied it yet?
Powiedz, że próbowałeś.
I've browsed through it. My father somehow managed to conceal the meaning behind written words. I can feel that it's there, but it keeps slipping away.
I think the combination of our powers might solve your problem.
Może,
Can you
może.
tell me what we're talking about exactly?
Before he died, Stanisław Szulski created a hypothesis upon which he tried to use the full potential of Thaumaturge's mental bond.
You mean peeking inside each other's heads? It is not arcane knowledge.
Szulski believed that connected thaumaturges could share their powers.
It's still just a hypothesis. How can we verify it?
Only through an experiment, I presume.
Teraz mamy najlepszą okazję, żeby to sprawdzić. Mamy 3 traumaturgów przy
What
sobie.
else do we need to form such a pact?
First of all, a fourth member. The other one you mentioned. Who
No,
is
ale
that?
nie wiem, czy on pomoże.
The only one that comes to mind is Ariel Rofe.
He crossed my mind too. Do you think he could be useful with the reputation he has? He hasn't shown up at the Różiec much lately.
Do you know him well?
Not personally. People talk about him in the neighborhood. Sometimes more, sometimes less. Don't give it too much thought. Needless trouble.
Do you know where I could find him, if not at the bazaar?
I know he used to live somewhere in the heart of Mirów. Maybe there.
Może.
The bizarre thaumaturge.
I'll bring him here. He owes me.
Then
To
you
bardziej
can
ja
call
mam u
in a
niego
favor.
dług, ale okej.
There's also the question of that Rasputin.
How do you think I should resolve this situation?
It would be most imprudent to let such suspicious people inside your mind for too long. Any carelessness may cost all of us dearly. If you're still bound to him somehow, I'm afraid you'll have to end it.
Wiem i chcę to zakończyć, bo mnie
Tell
wrobił.
him it's not him, it's you, and so on. Remember, this is no longer a question of only your noggin.
Madame, the tea is ready. I have to go down now. Good luck, Victor.
Dzięki, dzięki. Akt 3. Aposkryfy pisane. Partia szachów, na proszę. Aha, okej. Trzymam ci oczy, mój drogi. Nadawcą jest Anna Tomaszewicz, Dobrazka, pierwsza lekarka, która otworzyła praktykę w Warszawie. Daje się mieć do Burkenwiercia dużo szacunku. Liście nazywa go VJ-em, czyli traumaturgiem. Emir nie jest tylko lekarzem, ale również tatarskim VJ-em, który łączy medycynę tradycyjną z osiągnięciami nauki. Spotkaj się z Rasputinem. No i co? Najpierw Rasputin czy Rofe? I tak muszę to i to zrobić. Najpierw może Rasputin.
Did you come to check on me?
Would that be wrong?
Your resistance girlfriend won't mind.
Czyli jeszcze mamy trochę do roboty.
It's a rhetorical question.
Who is Sarah Rifkin?
You saw my files at Konieczkin's.
Co mi tu
Sarah
grozisz
Rifkin
paluszkiem?
is none of your business.
Please. Sincerity for sincerity.
I'm not interested in your secrets.
No dobra.
All right.
Do you have any other personal questions?
What actually convinced you to run away with me?
A woman without secrets becomes vulnerable.
Let me guess.
Surprise me.
I think I was the perfect opportunity to get off Konieczkin's leash.
I wouldn't call it a leash, rather an entanglement.
Am I right?
Perhaps.
Okej.
What are your impressions after meeting our host?
Do you trust no one, or are you just being polite?
I just wanted to know your opinion. If what we are planning here is going to work, you'll have to trust us at some point.
I'm not sure if he's a good felcher, but he seems to be an experienced thaumaturge. And it's not easy for me, but I think I would trust him. Not that I have any choice.
No dobrze.
I'll come back later.
Sure.
Pamiętajcie, ludzie, którzy będą robić, znaczy studio, które będzie robić Wiedźmina 1 remake, zadbajcie bardziej o optymalizację, proszę. Bo jak w takiej grze optymalizacja tak się zgaduje, że CD Projekt wam dał dużo milionów na grę, nawet kilkanaście czy nie kilkadziesiąt. Mam taką nadzieję.
Intriguing.
Więc mam nadzieję, że... Gdzie ja jestem, kurwa?
Wasze dokumenty.
O, fuck.
Pardon?
What don't you understand? Documents.
Je ne parle pas ruski.
It's not enough that he's a magician. He's scum. You'll learn right quick once I give you a beating. Documents. I won't say it again.
Ryadovoy Streltsov, I'll take over. Documents, or are you deaf? Show them to me and you can be on your way.
Zahipnotyzujmy ich czy coś.
Why so nervous, officer? If it's papers you want to see, I'll show you. I've nothing to hide.
He's a magician, Captain.
What, am I blind? I can see he's a magician, but he's not the one. Show Harsho. You can go. Just watch yourself.
Wiem od Lazarewa, że Rasputin czekuje mnie na Powiślu pod Lumparem.
Thank you very much, officer. Au revoir.
I've got my eye on you.
No tylko jedno oczko.
Streltsov, reinforcements are needed on Brzecka. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Ale w sumie jak już jestem na tej różanej... Na Powiślu? To z Arielem pogadajmy, jak jestem już na różanej, nie? A nie. Bo on jest przecież w Miorowie. Nie, wiecie co? Ja sobie zostawię. Ja sobie go zostawię na koniec. Rasputin to będzie taki last ten, nie? Dam mu się jeszcze podbufować, że tak powiem. A co my tu mamy?
Stop, I say! Why are you butting in, Feldman?
Mordechaj! Co się
Show a
stało?
little respect. He's a rabbi, after all.
Co się dzieje?
What are you doing in this crowd, Hayat?
You shouldn't be here. I'm leaving town, and so should you, before someone sees your book.
This neighborhood has seen enough blood. I'm begging you. Hashem is watching you and can see you.
Uciekają wszyscy z miasta.
Well, that magician is still breathing.
What's going on here? Who are they talking about?
People read all the propaganda and got hot under the collar. They went after Ariel Rofe, but Feldman stopped
A,
them.
oni szukają Ariela
I'm
wszyscy.
afraid to leave him alone. But you need to get out of here. They mean business.
These people know you. I bet they respect you too. Can't you talk them out of it?
Once I imposed my will upon others, and you can see how it ended. Hopefully, Feldman can handle this. I don't know.
Where do you intend to go?
As far away as I can. I have a cousin in Lviv, and then we'll see.
A new start.
Yes, I want to leave this town and hatred behind. I want to forget my mistakes. You should, too.
Perhaps you're right. I'll consider it.
Ale mam tu swoją siostrę.
You can see what's going on here. Warsaw isn't a good place. For anyone.
Is this good?
So it's...
Nie chcę się bić. Rofe, gdzie ty jesteś? Rofę, 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 rofę. Oho! Co jest? Co to za wąsacz?
Oh God, I had such a beautiful son, such a good boy. And the devil got him. A pox on that fiend.
Czekaj chwilę. Jest przesiąknięta krwią, poczucie winy barwy w materiałach, kolor głębszy niż krew. Nie powinien był tego robić, nie powinien chwytać za broń. Jedną ręką tamował wypływającą z chłopaka juchę, drugą ściskał medali, który dostał od mamy na komunię. Szeptał modlitwę do przyszłego, jak Bóg go sądzi, oby miłosiernie. Na członku winien napis Ogóras. Mam nadzieję, że to nie podpis właściciela. O ty! Dawno przesiąkło zapachem agresji i posoki. Walka była zacięta, walka była krwawa. Z jednej strony stanęli Budzirofa, a z drugiej co szefa nienawidzą. Nie było litości, tylko jeden frajer rzucił nagle broń i zaczął pomagać rannym. Amator.
God,
Jak to? O. A tu co? Rzucony zawsze oznacza, że coś się stało. Makabra. O, tu taumaturdzy przyszli po Ariela. Walka była brutalna. Na trupy padały po obu stronach, ale była jedna osoba, która otrzasnęła się strzału krwi. Próbowała pomóc młodemu mężczyźnie. Umarła raniona kulą z modlitwą na ustach i medalikiem w dłoni. Gdziekolwiek teraz jesteś, obyś odnalazł spokój.
God, a pox.
In mourning, there's no place for your hate. You know your son tried to prevent bloodshed. He died feeling shame.
My boy.
As he was dying, he clutched his first communion medal and prayed for forgiveness. For all of you.
The medal. How did you know?
I know. Trust me. Honor your son the way he would want. Bring peace, not fire.
Dobra, coś tam wyszło. Szef u siebie odpoczywa. Dobrze, że tu w ogóle jest. O, pan Kracy?
Is everything all right?
Nie,
I've
nie
got a
pan
headache,
Kracy.
but thinking about the
Inny
schmucks
kot.
biting the dust
Ale ta
brings
sama
me
teksturka,
comfort.
to mnie zmyliło.
Some holla?
Those dead bodies in front of your house.
Ciekawe jak
Did
se z
they
tym golemem
come
właśnie
to
radzi.
kill a Thaumaturge?
Yep. They came in with their mother, and I gave them clay.
Their boldness overtook them.
Now tell me what brings you here.
I came to make you an offer. I want you to join a coterie of thaumaturges that I intend to form.
I can already tell I won't like it. What is it anyway?
To put it briefly, 2 other thaumaturges and I need someone like you.
Do I know them?
An old Tata Felcher and a fake psychic. You fit right in.
What do you need it for? Truly.
I came here with no purpose, but I might have just found one.
Might have is good enough.
No.
So, you agree?
Yes.
Where do you want me to go?
Zajebiście.
Opposite Różyc, there's a courtyard and a clinic, and above it is the Tata Felcher's apartment.
Oho. Chyba jeszcze nie koniec.
I can hear more coming. See, my head hurts so much I can't go down there.
Sit yourself. I'll call you when I'm done.
I'll see you later at your Felcher's.
2 punkty. Dobrze, bo coś czuję, że teraz będzie walka. A Boże, to 3 punkty aż! Fuck my pomarańcze. To coś czuję, że ta gra się jeszcze szybko nie skończy.
Enough
Jednak.
of this. The time for vengeance is here. A Warsaw free.
What are you here for?
We came for Rope. Let's take this one too. We'll put them both to the torch.
Spokojnie, mężczyzno.
Everyone, stop! You can't do that. The good Lord is ashamed of you.
Stand back, Granny. It's gonna get gory.
Rolf is not here. He left town like you wanted.
But you're still here. Get him.
Ja pierdolę, no. Dobra, leczący na koniec. Dużo mu tak nie zrobię. Ta walka się robi niestety powtarzalna, no ale cóż, no to jest turówka, nie? Powtarzalność zawsze będzie. Dobrze, dobrze, strzelaj sobie. Róbmy tak. A. Dziesięć zawsze coś. Dobra. Tutaj to już nie ma co, bo on zginie. Pik. Kurde, myślałem, że mi jeszcze zada jakieś te... Dziewiętnaście. Ale ile mi odnowiło życia, zajebiście. A czemu nie mogę się bić? Ty, a czemu nie mogę się bić? Aha, bo mam ten. Mam 2 tury nieszczęścia. Ja muszę się leczyć. Jestem zahipnotyzowany, kurde. No kurde, już wybrałem mocny atak. No dobra. La la, ale weszło w brzuch. Dobra, spotkamy się na miejscu. Odszukaj Rasputina na Powiślu. Rasputin, I'm coming. Strzeź się. No wchodź. Gdzie ty jesteś, gnoju mały? Dawaj mi go tu. A w ogóle już biały Stefan się nie pojawia. Na walkę. Chyba sobie odpuścił, albo jakiegoś salutora se szuka i nie może znaleźć. O fuck. Dobra, dobra, nie zatrzymali mnie. Na szczęście.
The things people come up with.
Ajajaj. Może być problem. Co to za szwedzki stół? Rasputin, ty kurwo! Przepraszam. Do winy przyrwały ze szeptem. Ciągnijmy wnioski. Chleb, wino, apostołowie. Nie brakuje ten uczucie nawiązań do biblijnej ostatniej wieczerzy. Rasputin musiał mieć jakiś cel w tej dokładnej symbolice. Obecność dziennikarki też nie jest kwestią przypadku. Czyli Grigorij pragnie, aby wieść o jego własnej ostatniej wieczerzy się rozsiała. Co za chuj. Mogę tu wejść? Mogę. Właśnie to chciałem zrobić. Zakrwawiony dywan. Chciałem mu przeszukać mieszkanie. Więcej nie mogę. Niestety. Tak było trzeba. Dobra, śmieciu, mamy do pogadania. Wrobiłeś mnie.
You made it, my friend. Wonderful.
About what happened in the church. Did you get what you'd hoped for?
Yes, although bloodshed was not part of my plan. But apparently...
Dobra, ja już ci nic nie ufam, co ty mówisz.
But I'm sure that the news of that boy's miraculous recovery has reached the right ears. Time will tell, of course.
Why didn't you help me when they locked me up in the citadel?
God is my witness. Did I not send Lazarev to find you? Did they ask you anything during your captivity?
I didn't give them the opportunity to ask questions.
It's good that you're here. That God guided you to
Nie.
What's
Koniec.
the occasion? Do you want to thank me for something again?
Kończymy naszą
Not
znajomość.
today. Today, all of you gathered at this table are equally important. I want to celebrate you with this humble supper. I hope you'll join us.
Tell me more about this occasion.
What do you want to know?
O Boże.
The corner near the brothel. It was cozier at the Nadarzyńskis.
But today, we wouldn't all fit. Look around and see how many believers we've gained.
Are you saying that they were attracted by the miracle at the church?
Of course, and a brothel is as good a place as any other. Better even. Here, lust trumps propriety and nakedness is a symbol of truth.
Dobra, nie mogłeś sobie po prostu swoim klubu założyć, a nie, kurde, wszystko uzasadniać tym bogobojnym gównem.
You went to a lot of trouble to prepare this supper. To what purpose?
I wanted to meet, to
Masakra z nim
talk,
jest.
to show my gratitude to those of you who have persevered on the path of truth and stand with me despite adversity. Bless you.
Who can I expect to see at this supper?
It's difficult to mention everyone. My flock keeps growing, but people are different. Strong, wise, weak, dumb. Some stumble and never get back up. They will be missed today. I pray for their souls. What's important is that you came back.
Dobra. Ja ci zaraz jak coś powiem, to cię nie będziesz uszczęśliwy, będziesz się fochał, pewnie będziesz płakał.
The one from the Bible.
A supper like any other. There is a host, his guests, food, and drink. I believe this meal will not be my last.
That will do.
So, will you join us now?
Did you invite the press?
My sermon must have made quite an impression on her. Good.
Grigori, we have to talk.
That sounded serious. And one should sit down before discussing
No przecież
serious
siedzimy.
matters. Perhaps during supper. Will you join me?
All right, I'll stay. And what do you plan to do after supper?
God created a world and placed a beautiful garden within it in the east. Then, he placed a man there. The plan is for us to meet in paradise as well, because there we will get that which we deserve, my friend. No more, no less. Do you recall our conversation over your father's grave, when I asked who you feel you are? You did not know the answer then, but now you must make a decision. Soon, I'll be able to give you anything you want. That is enough for me.
Can we talk now?
Your serious matter, of course.
I was approached by certain people. They want my help in reviving one of my father's concepts.
What is it that you expect from me? Should I be afraid of something?
This is goodbye for us, Grigori. We've had our moments, but now I want to go my own way. We have different visions for the future. I will work on accomplishing mine with other thaumaturges.
Thank you for your honesty. I have been very eager to eat this Passover meal with you before my suffering begins. Wait a minute, my friend. I will be with you shortly. I still want to show you something before you leave for good.
Okej.
And Victor, I am telling you now
Żeby
before
mnie
it
nie otruł.
happens, so that when it does take place, you may believe that I am he.
Tego się boję, otrucia najbardziej. Nie pij, nie pij. Co jest kurwa?
Water! People, give me water!
Co się stało? Rasputin nie żyje.
I've got you. It's okay.
Woronin. Co się stało, kurwa? What the fuck? Wszystko wybuchło. Wybuchł budynek, zamach na niego pewnie jakiś.
Is this what death is like?
What the fuck?
An infinite void?
Gdzie ja jestem?
Where am I? Is this hell? Well, I could have seen it coming.
What the
I'm
fuck?
telling Mom, all you temper
Młoda
are
Ligia.
crazy. And the teacher said, Victor, is the right here in the classroom with us right now? I almost pissed myself.
Kurwa, nic nie widać.
Slow down. You'll get your clothes all dirty.
Nic tu nie widzę.
I'm the head of this family and I deserve respect.
Co się dzieje?
You'll put me in an early grave.
Ale musiał mnie mocno jebnąć.
This is the end. You've lost.
Nieprawda.
Did you not hear what I said? This is the end.
Lecz umarłeś się, przyznaj, że oczekujesz kolejnego spotkania.
I was wondering where you'd bother me again.
You needed me, so here I am. It is time for the trial.
What trial? Is this some sort of court?
Jego salutor. Kurde, wygląda jak jakiś żniwiarz.
Barbarit.
Balberit.
Yes, a trial over the conscience of Victor.
O nie, ja trochę dumy używałem. Może być
Of
przez...
what do I stand accused?
Oj, oj, oj.
And what weighs on your conscience?
Serce 7.
Your twin sister. Despite not having your power, she was only ever kind to you in this cruel world. She was genuinely happy to have you come back to her. She was alone here, you know.
Wiem, dlatego nie chcę jej zostawić.
That's very noble of you. But is there room for a caring sister in your plans for the future? I don't think so. Soon you will be left alone again. And in time, no one will remember you.
Kurde, brak ci siły wymiaru lub salutora, no. Skąd ja miałem go znać?
Does loneliness scare you? Is there even a recipe for getting to know someone enough to never feel lonely? Go on.
No nie!
I'm not finished.
It's all right. A clay colossus. A beautiful, destructive...
Oj, chyba będzie słabe zakończenie.
The threat you visited upon us.
Yes. And do you understand why? Good. So you understand that every victory requires sacrifice. And the end only justifies the means. And so, you passed on the golem to another temperamencer. Correct?
Była zła decyzja. Ja pierdolę.
I regret how the business with the golem ended.
You mean how you ended it?
Chciałem dotrzymać obietnicy. Ja pierdzielę, zobaczcie. Nic nie mogę zrobić.
Certain.
Nic tu nie mogę zrobić.
As was your
Nic.
father, your
Przez to, że
grandfather,
nie
and
mam...
your great-grandmother. You've always thought of
Może tam
yourself
były
as
jeszcze jakieś
better
poboczniaki do porobienia.
because of that. Are you sure? You can't hide anything from me.
I've never felt special because of who I am. My power also reminds me daily of the disappointment I felt after you disposed of me instead of protecting me.
Rubbish. I always understood you and did everything to protect us, at any cost. You're a fool if you still don't understand.
O Boże.
Have you come down a peg now, because you know that your prank cost your father his cooperation with the Ohrana? Is that it?
We can end by saying that I realized how much I threatened the family at that time. And exile was not cruelty, it was mercy.
And the Black Grimoire? You always coveted it. And behold, according to the last will, it's yours. Do you think this means you've never meant anything? Have you changed your mind? Are you ashamed of your past glibness?
I guess it's not a crime to change your views, right?
Not at all. That's enough. Accusations and evidence have been
O
presented,
nie,
and
ale
witnesses
będzie
as well as
chujowy, ale
jurors
będzie miał
have
złe
expressed
zakończenie na
their
bank.
opinions. Are you ready to hear the verdict?
I want to hear the verdict.
What do you think the trial has revealed?
It showed me that I always followed my conscience, even if it wasn't always to my benefit.
And you think that's the way it should be?
Tak. No więcej nic nie zrobię.
Yes, a mature relationship with yourself is based on making compromises, not suppressing your conscience.
The verdict is not guilty.
O! Udało się.
But your story does not end here.
No to wiem.
And it won't end until you begin on one of the paths.
Nie sądziłem, że się uda.
Are you talking about Rasputin and the coterie?
There may be other paths available. Which one do you prefer?
What do you want to tell me?
That you can reach the world, following paths less trodden. But now, focus on what's in front of you.
No bardziej komitywa niż Rasputin.
So, why the coterie?
I believe that they are the answer to troubled times, and that they will be my rock.
So, you accept everything that was meant for you, and you will use it as you see fit. Are you happy with events taking this course?
Yes, I want this.
So, remember what it is you're feeling now, when the time for the trial comes.
And you? What would you do in my place?
I died beneath that tenement house. What you see is an embodiment of your pride, conscience or doubts. Those are the things you're arguing.
Tak to działa.
You are your own worst enemy. Go now.
Się nie dziwię, że...
Will I ever see you again?
That's entirely up to you. You are the
Dziwię, że mi się udało. Zbudź się, Wiktor. Muszę się dowiedzieć, co tam się stało.
Let's meet in paradise, the garden near the fountain. Satan has asked to sift all of you as wheat, but I have prayed for you that your faith may not fail. I have an idea who the author is, but I don't know how it's possible.
Jakim cudem
I
to się
have
stało?
no idea where to look for this paradise and garden. I'll think about this later.
Dobra, trzeba znaleźć siostrę. Tajemniczy liścik. Postawiony czasem, gdy byłem nieprzytomny. Ktoś napisał o nim spotkaniu w raju. Walić spanie. Kudek, tak teraz mało expa dostaje. Masakra. Oho. Ślad pewnie, Woronin. Okej, to był Woronin. Ciekawe, czy coś szukał tam na przykład. Puściutko, czyściutko, czyściutko. Dobra. Czyli nawet tu nie właził. O, a co to jeszcze? Grażyna. Okej, napój dla mnie. Ręcznik wciąż mokry, no tu Ligia. Opiekuńczość rodziny. Rodzina to trudny temat. Wiele można mi zarzucić, jeśli chodzi o relacje z bliskimi. Oni jednak się nie odwrócili, nie skreślili chwili kryzysu. Opiekowali się mną i szczerze martwili moim zdrowiem. Mimo wszystko to musi coś znaczyć. No właśnie. Musi i znaczy. Gdzie jest nasza siora? Tu jest. Co się boisz? O co się boisz?
Ligia?
Ojej, coś się zbagowało.
Christ, don't sneak up on me like that. How do you feel?
You took care of me. Thank you.
Forget it. I wouldn't have managed it on my own. Grażynka helped me. Are you sure you don't want to rest some more?
Where is Grażynka?
She left to get some supplies. It's hard to buy anything now, but she left
Ojej.
yesterday and still hasn't come back.
Ojojoj.
Maybe she just had to hide somewhere and is waiting.
Is everything all right? You look concerned.
That's because I am. Whatever is happening on the streets right now, it scares me.
Is that why you unearthed Papa's musket? Does it still work?
Just now I thought I would find out. Before you woke up, they shot a man on our street. He crawled away somewhere, but he was bleeding so badly. The entire city has gone insane. The Governor General has closed the borders and isn't letting anyone leave. People have barricaded themselves in their homes.
Maybe the Russians are waiting for us to kill each other ourselves. And they may be right.
Only madmen roam the streets now.
Pewnie, że nie dasz jej skrzywdzić.
I won't let you get hurt as long as I live. I promise.
In that case, I wonder how long it will last. Did you intend to inform me that you escaped from the Citadel?
Chociaż, że nie czujesz na sytuację, myślę. No nie!
I've just risen from the dead. Besides, I didn't want to bother you. At least until I came up with a solution.
And how is
Po
that
drugie mi nie
going?
pasowało, bo jednak to jest trochę moja
Considering a few
wina.
options. Give me some time.
I'm just
To nawet
worried
bardzo
about
dużo.
you. Besides, I guess I'm most worried about Grażynka right now.
Did someone come here when I was asleep? Did we have any visitors?
Apart from myself, Uncle, and Grażynka, I didn't let anyone in. The streets are not safe. Why do you ask?
I found an unusual letter on the nightstand about a garden of paradise.
What letter? The only garden that's being talked about now is the one at Dolinka Szwajcarska. The Tsar and his entourage are planning to have a garden party in a park there.
Would you use the phrase garden in the east to describe Dolinka?
In the east. Dolinka is south of here. The only eastern thing about it is its guests.
What is this party at Dolinka Szwajcarska?
The Tsar is celebrating his son's birthday.
Aha.
Do you know if anything happened to the store?
I didn't even want to try to get in there to check. You shouldn't go there right now.
This chaos in the city. How long has it been going on?
3 days. Uncle brought you here, half dead, 3 days ago. Do you know what day it is?
Hold on.
The last day of summer.
I'm sorry, I don't have anything for you.
You have risen from the dead. That has to be enough for me. At least until Christmas.
Oho. Grażynka?
Grażynka.
O nie.
I thought I'd find you in worse health. I see you once again managed to avoid the consequences of your decisions. I'm afraid I must put a stop to this. You are under arrest for taking part in a conspiracy against the Tsar and engaging in terrorism.
No chyba
You'll
cię coś
also be
boli.
held accountable for escaping from the Citadel and for your active support of the Socialists, the enemies of the Empire. Your brother didn't bother to mention that, Miss Ligia? You'll be coming with us, Mr. Shulsky.
Fuck.
Why do you torment our family? What are you hoping to get out of it? And how the hell did you get the keys to our house?
Dear Ligia,
Grażynkę zabił.
try to understand that it was your brother who brought these dark clouds down upon your family. I'm just trying to disperse them without bloodshed. If you don't resist, I give you my word that no harm will come to your sister. Shall we?
You are leaving. Straight to hell, you son of a bitch. If you think you'll take me away from my own home, you are mistaken. No, Chief. We'll finish this here.
I didn't receive an invitation, so I decided to drop in on my own. After all, today is a Shulsky family holiday.
Mr. Niedziec, Warsaw will get rid of 2 pests today.
We seem to have some unfinished business.
Oj tak.
Get in line.
I'll gladly watch. And because they'll probably botch the job, I just might finish it for them. My way.
Czy on nie przyszedł mi pomóc? Myślałem, że przyszedł mi pomóc. O kurwa. Co mam se sam wybrać? Kurde, nie pamiętam co działało na nich. Kurwa, ile oni mogą mi zabrać? Ajajajajaj. Będzie boleć, będzie boleć. Kurwa. Co? Hedzik. Tylko 10, oj, 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 mało. Mało, 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 mało. Muszę na kogoś przenieść moje te... Chyba się wykrwawię. Fuck. Proszę cię, wspomóż mnie. Ten się leczy, to mu nic nie zrobi. Dobra, plus 10. Kurwa mać. No i teraz mnie zabije. No muszę próbować. Nie wiem, czy jego pierwszego nie powinienem zabić. — 18. 2 to nie jest za dużo. Kurwa, ja umrę teraz, źle zrobiłem. Ja umieram. 4. Nie, umieram. A może i nie? Może nie umieram? Dawaj, węszu, daj mi życie. Oj, mało! Mało! Chyba bym musiał, ale to mnie teraz zajebie. Nie, no muszę zrobić tak. Pięć. Kurwa, nie wierzę. O Boże, nie! Umrę. 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 Nie wierzę, że się udało, nie? Ja pierdzielę, jaki fart! Jaki fart!
I won't beg for mercy, if that's what you were hoping for.
I had a feeling these incompetent blockheads wouldn't finish the job. It's a good thing I loaded my gun today.
You've just been presented with an opportunity to return to the path of righteousness, Mr. Niedźwiedź. Perhaps you'll...
Shut up, ghoul! Friendship is
Ale ja nawet nie wiem, o
dying
co
here.
chodzi. No właśnie.
Abaurycy, what are you doing?
You should ask yourself. You're not there when I need you. You despise my coffee, and you still owe me 5 rubles.
O Jezu,
Is this
naprawdę.
supposed to be friendship, or what?
Not now.
Did I choose the wrong moment? Fine. I'll wait.
Will you leave my fresh corpse to your sister as a gift? Blood soaks into stone for many long years. A unique birthday gift.
Wow.
I won't kill you.
So you're a fool. There is no
A buracy
place
cię
in the
pewnie
world
zabije.
where you can hide from me.
Wiem?
Consider it a birthday gift. Don't say anything, because now there's nothing you could say.
Abaurycy, did you?
The Szulski family will never be squared up now. You owe me a debt. And if this ever comes out, I'll know who let slip. Curtain call, Niedźwiedź exits the stage. Silence.
Coś mu odjebało. Nawet nie wiem, o co mu chodzi.
I guess we have to clean up in here.
Yes, it's better that Grażyna doesn't see it when she returns.
Yes. Done. It doesn't even show.
It's as good as it gets.
Decyduj, co dalej? Ale że co? Oho. Możemy jeszcze z nią pogadać?
How do you feel?
How do I feel? Niedzit just murdered the chief of the Ochrana in the hallway.
And saved our lives.
What's next? What do you intend to do?
I'm still thinking.
Do you want to know what I would do?
Tak?
Please do.
If it was so simple, I would leave as far away from here as possible. But I know that this city won't easily forget you, and you about it.
Thank you.
Did I help?
I think so. I'll let you know how it went.
To już będzie końcówka?
You've known me better than anyone for so many years. You were always with me, and you always will be. We have to talk about our future. Any ideas?
Rozważ inne możliwości. Jakie inne?
Maybe Rasputin and the coterie aren't my only options. Do you remember the other suggestion from the dream? Do you think it was about escaping? We could try to break free from all of them. We could escape. Maybe we could even convince Ligia to leave Warsaw behind. What do you make of this?
Tak mi się wydaje, będzie najlepiej.
I was thinking about our Thaumaturge friends. Who will understand better than them? Apart from you.
Rodzina jest najważniejsza.
You're right. We both owe a lot to Rasputin. If it wasn't for him, we wouldn't even be talking now. But his path, even if it does lead to the Romanovs' court, is uncertain. And the price of following it is unknown.
Ja nawet teraz Putina to nie będę rozważał, nie?
Choice, isn't it? Let's not waste any more time.
Ucieczka.
Let's escape Warsaw to look for new adventures, my friend. I never liked this city. All right. I'll talk to Ligia.
No musi z nami uciec, no co, to też już tu nic nie trzyma niestety.
Is there any hope left for this story to have a happy ending?
I've thought of a good ending for our story. Let's run away from here. Me and you. What do you say?
Now?
Why not? There's nothing keeping us here anymore.
What about the house? And the store?
And what about the corpse in the garden? The store is just a pile of rubbish. We can open another one anywhere.
No dokładnie, to są tylko rzeczy.
Together.
And where would we go?
Że Paryż, tam byliśmy już.
Yes or no, Ligia?
Yes. Anywhere as long as we're together.
All right, just grab the things you need most. I'll call Uncle. He should be able to help us.
Dobrze. Dobra, to już nie kończę odcinka. Epilog ku nowemu.
All right. How do I look?
12 października
Very stylish
1905.
as always. Come, before we realize this doesn't make sense.
Have you made an appointment?
Mom, Jean-Pierre.
I'm sorry, but you look like your father in those glasses.
To nasza
They make
matka.
you look older. And I've asked you so many times to address me as Nadia. Ligia, this color really doesn't become you. Let me pick something out for you. Go on then. Come in. You have a lot to tell me. Great start.
No, nie za dobry, ale...
You can run to the end of the earth, but I'll still find you.
What?
Show yourself.
Rasputin?
Victor. Victor. What's wrong with you?
Co jest,
The longer
kurwa?
you stand there, the more harm you do to all of us.
Co się dzieje? Dalej z mojej głowy przecież wybuch był. On nie żyje.
They say your choices define your value. What does that make me? Uncle Sasha
Druga
can
część jak
finally
nic.
enjoy retirement. He's become a grandfather too. He promises to visit us in Paris soon. The true circumstances of the Warsaw Ochrana chief's disappearance remain unclear.
But the streets know who rubbed the fucker out. Niedzic, the new king of Śródmieście.
Right, Abauryce. His influence is increasing. He's been proclaimed the king of Śródmieście. The Shivs keep the authorities at bay, and their boss dictates the laws. The situation in the city is tense. Warsaw has been divided between those seeking a bloody revolution and those who'd rather see cooler heads prevail. The stalemate will not last long. The fisherman of Powiśle has not been captured. The locals still find bodies on the riverbanks, but no one is surprised anymore. The neighborhood is falling into a strange kind of apathy. As for the Flying University, the idea faded and died in the Ochrana cells, where the rebellious students...
Ajajaj.
But enough about that. It's time for a new adventure, my friend.
Koniec! No druga część musi być, nie? Zajebista gierka. Mam nadzieję, że wam się podobało. Zostawiajcie łapki w górę, subujcie kanał. No ja daję tak gierce. Za historię daję 8. Za gameplay 6. Bo ta walka jednak była futurowa, fajna, ale tak po prostu... No to odkrywanie tymi naszymi mocami też, ale takie chodzenie to już było takie potem już coraz nudniejsze, nie? No. Niedużo się działo, ten gameplay nie był jakoś taki... Gameplay eksploracji nie był jakiś taki za spoko, więc tak ode mnie gra tak dostaje, no nie wiem, można powiedzieć, że 6,5, 7. Czekam na drugą część, jak w ogóle wyjdzie, jak kiedyś jeszcze będą chcieli zrobić i teraz czekam, aż zobaczymy jakim wyjdzie ten Wiedźmin 1 remake. Zostawajcie łapki w górę, subujcie kanał, widzimy się w kolejnych seriach na kanale. Pa pa!